In the 1970s, one American truck turned heads like no other, a truck with the lowest cab ever designed, riding barely a few feet above the ground. It was bold, it was futuristic, and today, very few people even know it existed. This is the story of the white Freightliner low-cab prototype, an experiment that could have changed the way cargo was moved across America. But why did engineers build such an unusual machine? And where did it go? Let's dive into the mystery. To understand this odd truck, we have to rewind to the late 1960s and early 70s. American industry was booming. Global trade was accelerating. The container revolution had begun. Shipping containers were taking over ports. Ports like New York, Los Angeles, and Houston were flooded with steel boxes that needed fast, efficient transport inland. Traditional trucks were too slow, bulky, and inefficient to handle this new challenge. Enter the engineers at White Freightliner. They asked a radical question. What if we could lower the cab height, making trucks faster, more aerodynamic, and able to slide under containers easily? Thus, the low cab prototype was born. The white Freightliner low cab wasn't just a short truck, it was revolutionary in design. Its cab sat inches above the road, dramatically reducing wind resistance. It used a cab-over-engine (COE) layout, meaning the driver sat directly above the engine, giving a more compact footprint. Features included a reinforced low chassis, modified suspension for better handling, custom container locking systems. The goal was simple: get in, grab the container, and go faster than anyone else. On paper, it seemed brilliant. Prototypes rolled out in early 1974. Field tests were held at industrial ports in Oakland, California, and Houston, Texas. Early results were promising. The truck could maneuver under containers swiftly, and its low height shaved seconds off transfer times. But testers quickly noticed drawbacks. Drivers reported extremely cramped cabins, poor visibility, and discomfort during long shifts. Worse yet, ground clearance issues caused scraping and damage on uneven surfaces. It became clear that while innovative, the truck wasn't suited to the varied road conditions across America. As the mid-70s progressed, container handling methods evolved. Ports introduced reach stackers and straddle carriers, machines that lifted containers higher and loaded them directly onto standard trailers. Suddenly, the advantage of a low cab truck disappeared. Meanwhile, trucking regulations were shifting too. New federal road clearance standards and driver comfort laws made the prototype impractical. By 1977, the low cab project was shelved. Only a few prototypes were ever built, and most were scrapped. Today, only rumors and a handful of faded photographs remain. The white Freightliner low cab is now a forgotten footnote in trucking history, but it represents something bigger: the boldness of engineers to challenge norms, innovate, and experiment. Even failed projects teach valuable lessons. What do you think? Was it ahead of its time or doomed from the start? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare machines and forgotten inventions, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Check out our other videos on bizarre engineering experiments. You'll be amazed. See you next time.